This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Let's get right into the news. Well, shout out to MREC. He did an interview with Chris Gotti, so shout out to him. And go to his channel to watch the full interview. I'll give you a different angle. He has a bunch of angles in his interview, but this is an interesting part of it. He had like a lot of interesting parts in a little 5-minute interview that was nice, and he has more to come. But anyways, so Chris Gotti talked about the time when Nas was about to sign, and we've heard this story kind of from Irv Gotti before, but Chris Gotti, his brother, has a different approach to it. Nas was kind of lost in the early 2000s. Remember, this is why he made Stillmatic, and on that, he was going at everybody, all of his friends that he once had. Jay-Z wasn't really a friend, but like he was going at Prodigy, Nature, a bunch of people, okay? He was kind of lost, and it was like as a Hail Mary album. He was in a bad place, okay? He'll tell you himself. So during this time, he was about to sign to Irv Gotti's Murder Inc. label. And remember, he did the Oath video. And this is where, Ill Will and, Murder Inc. were going to come together. He did a whole video about it. He was throwing up the sign, everything. It was crazy. It looked wild, okay? Yes, Murder Inc. was on top at the moment. They had a good 3-year run going at the moment. And Nas needed it. It felt like he needed an ally. When he always had an ally in Queensbridge. If he had stuck with Mobb Deep and everybody, that Queensbridge would have been unstoppable. But he didn't realize that Queensbridge was so powerful, I guess, by itself. Like, think about it. Mobb Deep was at the top of the game. They had a problem with Jay-Z. Nas had a problem with Jay-Z. They should have... But there was this competition between Nas and Prodigy. Prodigy talks about it often. So anyways... He did that, but Irv Gotti's very good friends with Jay-Z. I mean, he did Super Ugly, the song Going at Nas. So it was a weird move for Nas at the same time. So Irv Gotti and Chris Gotti go to the studio, and they, try to get Jay-Z's... They talk to Jay-Z about it. Chris Gotti approaches it a different way than Irv Gotti does. Irv Gotti was just going to tell him. Chris Gotti asked him if it's okay, because like he wanted to show his allegiance to Jay-Z, and if we rock with you, so if you don't feel comfortable with this, we'll just leave it be. Jay-Z said he had no problem with it. The deal fell apart anyways. Irv Gotti thought, hey man, it's just music, see? But Chris Gotti knew it was a little deeper than that, and they saw that short after. Who did Irv Gotti and Chris Gotti, the whole Murder Inc. label, have a problem with? 50 Cent. So shortly after that, you see 50 Cent and Jay-Z do a Reebok commercial. And then he went to them afterwards and said it was great business. I mean, what a way to get back at them. Now, make sure you go check out MREC's channel for this interview, because he talks about a lot more stuff. Way bigger than that. That's just like scratching the surface. It's a really good interview. And anyway, so that's crazy. So Jay-Z got back at them for doing kind of a shady friend deal. And they didn't really mess with Irv Gotti after that, because they felt like he was disloyal. Chris Gotti talked to them and said it was a misstep on his brother's part. He wasn't thinking about the streets behind it. He was just thinking about the business move. He thought it was just rap competition. But Jay-Z felt it was a little deeper than... I mean, your careers are on the line when you go into these, rap battles sometimes. It gets a little personal. I mean, it gets very personal in this situation. Anyways, that was a good story. That's how certain deals were being made back then. It's tit for tat. Next up, we got Tekashi. Did he give, when he was on the stand, he was talking about Cardi B, Jim Jones, their affiliations, talking about Casanova, his affiliations. Did he give the government, and did other people that got arrested give the government more information on Casanova and his so-called alleged gang, the people he hung out with? I mean, you're guilty by association now. So did he give them the information they needed to start building a case against Casanova? It's possible. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Did that whole thing start an investigation? Did they have such malice towards Casanova? Because remember, Casanova was going real hard at Tekashi. You got to pick your battles sometimes. That was probably a battle you did not want to have and an issue you didn't want to have, because look where it ends up. Casanova is now in jail. It's crazy. It's crazy. So Casanova's in jail, maybe because from just having that issue with Tekashi. It stemmed. It made the feds look into. They were already looking into, way before Tekashi even signed there, or not signed, but started affiliating himself with them. Then you add the Casanova versus Tekashi thing in the mix, and now they're looking at the Casanova. Look how life works. You got to be very careful, and you got to think of how things could play out. Scary, man. So, and then G Herbo is supposed to come home today. That's what's being reported because, it's a money case. It's not about, substance abuse, trafficking, all that kind of stuff. It's about fraud. So he'll probably post bail today and come home by the end of the day. We'll have to see. I'll keep you posted on that. Lastly, we got Asian Doll. Now, I know she's hurting. She dated King Von. She's going through a lot right now, and this is going to take a while. I mean, it's only been a few weeks, right? Maybe a month at most. She is now rapping kind of like him and kind of feels like my man rapping when she's in studio. It feels like King Von's through her. It's weird. She's posting a lot about it. She denies rumors that are out there that she resents people aren't giving her enough, they're not being sympathetic enough for her like they were with Vanessa. I mean, it's like, come on, man. I don't know. If I were her, I would just disappear for a little bit. Work, then come back because it's looking a little spooky. I know she's hurting. That's understandable. But everyone also ties this to her doing a song with NBA YoungBoy, dissing King Von on the track, and then, this happened with Quando Rondo. That the people are just attaching all that stuff together. I'm just telling you what the internet says. It's possible. I don't know. But anyways, we'll have to see how it plays out, though. But, I appreciate you guys very much, and I hope you guys are having a great day. And, thank you for watching. Thank you for smashing that like button. I know you guys are smashing the like button hard right now, and you're making sure that this video gets shared because it's free and it spreads positive energy. Protect your energy. Keep your energy positive through the day. You can manifest what you think. Don't try not to think negative about things. Just try to be hopeful. And, let's keep moving towards the future. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys have a positive day. You are going to have a positive day, and you're going to have a great day from this point forward. Smash that like button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.